Big things are coming for Southeast Fort Wayne. Details on new developments.
And the bids are in for the city's next trash hauler, who is being considered and what they'll charge.
And temperatures are down today with a touch of winter. Not going to last long, though. We have some good news in our extended forecast.
And a car thief is still on the loose in Huntertown. Police are asking for your help tracking them down. Your number one news at noon starts now.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is Wayne 15 News at noon.
More development is announced in Southeast Fort Wayne. Good afternoon, I'm Pat Hoffman.
And I'm Emily Dwyer. The project is coming to Southtown Crossing. That's right near the Menards. Rex Smith is there now and joins us live with the details. Rex.
Well, good afternoon, Pat and Emily. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of construction in this area over the next few months. The city of Fort Wayne recently announced a Starbucks will be constructed just a few hundred feet from where I'm standing right now. And now there was today's announcement. Linda Golden, the owner of Legacy One Incorporated, is investing $500,000 to build a 6,000 square foot building here that will be the new corporate offices for Legacy One's real estate, construction, and property management businesses. The building will have space available for the community to use, and they are in the planning process to build 4 other buildings on this piece of land that can be used as office or retail space. The hope is that this project will boost the southeast side of Fort Wayne and encourage others that you can have a successful business here.
This truly is a transformational time for the southeast quadrant of our city. Finally, people are beginning to recognize that, Southeast Fort Wayne has a tremendous amount to give back to our city, and it's about time that businesses, hospitality offerings, and the like realize that.
They plan to begin construction this month. They're just waiting for the ground to dry up a bit, and then they will get started. And tonight at 5 and 6, you will hear from Linda Golden herself about why she chose this location, and we'll talk more about why this part of town needed something like this. Live in Southeast Fort Wayne, Rex Smith, Wayne 15.
All right, Rex, thank you. The new Southeast subdivision could break ground in the next few months. City Council is proposing a new subdivision near Tillman in Hessen Castle Road. It includes pond views, 3-car garages, and a trail. Developers on the project say it is the first new neighborhood in that area in 50 years. The project costs more than $75 million, and a $5.2 million TIF loan has already been approved. Work is expected to start this spring. 3
companies submitted bids to be Fort Wayne's next trash collector. The current Red River contract is for unlimited trash and recycling collection, and customers are paying $7.95 a household for that right now. So comparing bids for that same unlimited service, GFL Environmental USA would be $11.15 per household. Republic Services bid is $18.90, and Waste Management's bid for unlimited collection is $25.07. But the city attorney says unlimited collection might not be worth the price tag.
If it's unlimited bulk, which means any day of your pickup, somebody can put out whatever they want, that creates all sorts of complexities, from equipment to staffing to timing, modeling routes. Those are complexities that have proven to be problematic, and so I think we're probably going to want to give some attention to that in the final agreement. But we want to get behind the numbers to make sure that the lowest bid is capable of meeting the performance expectations, has the financial wherewithal, can meet the bonding requirements, has resources in nearby markets, has experience with the kind of market challenges we have. Those are all things we haven't looked at yet. That was part of the materials that were submitted that we really haven't had a chance to review yet.
The companies did cost out different levels of service. The lowest bid for basic collection did come from GFL at $9.60 per household. The bidding bill, by the way, is heading to Governor Eric Holcomb's desk. If he signs it, it would not change or affect Fort Wayne's choosing this winning bid.
Now, your first weather from the live Doppler 15 Fury Weather Center.
Well, there's a big difference right now than there was yesterday, and the ultimate difference is we're going to be 20 degrees colder today than we were yesterday. So definitely a little bit of winter in the air. Here's how it looks up in the northern part of the state, right around Lake James from the Dry Dock Marine Center camera. We did see a little bit of sun. We're going to see a few more clouds this afternoon, and here's the way it looks across the southwestern part of Fort Wayne from the Lutheran Southern HealthNet camera. Now, we are looking at those wind chills down into the 20s. Winds are not that strong, but just a little bit of wind is causing that, as we do see some snow showers down across the west central and the central part of the state, right around Indianapolis. We're not going to see any of those this afternoon. 33 our temperature. We'll look for mid-30s at 2 o'clock and mid-30s at 5 o'clock as well. We're looking at some big changes over the weekend I think you're going to like. I'll tell you more about that coming up.
All right, Greg, thank you. The Allen County Sheriff's Department is still looking for the person who stole a car from a Huntertown business last month. The theft happened around 1:30 a.m. on February 25th. The business was not named. Now, the trailer has been found, but everything inside is still missing. Sheriffs say many of the items were tools needed for the business to operate. Police believe this red Dodge Ram pickup truck was involved in the theft. Anyone with information is asked to call the Sheriff's Department or Crime Stoppers.
A convoy of trucks protesting the COVID-19 restrictions passed through central Indiana on Tuesday on their way to Washington, D.C. What organizers are calling the People's Convoy drove down I-69 to protest the vaccine and mask mandate. Now, here are some video in Terre Haute. It follows a trucker protest in Canada last month. The Ambassador Bridge was blocked from Detroit to Windsor to oppose COVID restrictions. Yesterday, the convoy also stopped in Monrovia and protested the vaccine and mask mandate. The group started in California last week and is one day closer to D.C.
The White House is unveiling its new coronavirus response strategy. The goal is for everyone to live a somewhat normal life if another variant or surge comes about.
We are working to understand better, prevent, and intervene in long COVID. We know that we will have to contend with COVID at some level for some time to come.
Also, a part of the plan is opening hundreds of one-stop testing and treatment sites across the country in pharmacies, community health centers, long-term care facilities, and veterans health centers. The plan describes how to avoid business and school shutdowns, battle the virus abroad, and prepare for new variants. It would require funding from Congress. The 2-year public health emergency declaration in Indiana might be ending soon, too. The state Senate has endorsed a bill that would allow Governor Eric Holcomb to end the order this week. This does not include religious vaccine exemptions. Senators voted in favor of the proposal on Tuesday. The House and Senate must agree on one version of the proposal before Holcomb considers it. The statewide public health order expires tomorrow.
With the end of the legislative session just days away, Republican lawmakers are reviving the permitless carry bill. It would allow anyone age 18 or older to carry a handgun in public, except those with felony convictions or deemed mentally unfit to have a gun. The proposal has been up for debate for several years, but this is the most progress it's made. Hoosiers on both sides want their voices heard.
This bill seeks to put the onus on the government to prove that an individual is committing a crime at the time that they're found with a handgun.
I want this bill to die, and then we need to work together to find a way of having a prohibited database.
The last legislation passed in the House but failed in the Senate. A new bill is on Governor Eric Holcomb's desk after it was approved just hours ago. The bill looks to require oral public comment at all school meetings, including virtual ones. The final version says school boards can adopt reasonable rules to make sure the meetings are in order, including time limits and removing a disruptive person. If the governor signs it, the bill would go into effect July 1st. Still to come, gas prices continue to rise in Indiana.
And allergy season is approaching faster than we thought. Tips on how to avoid them next.